4.3 in our book, and you have this book, right, for lesson 4.3. I'm skipping lesson 4.2 because lesson 4.2 is just a review of properties, and I'm gonna be giving that to you as homework for tonight to like go over what are the properties. We went over that. I don't want to spend another period for that. So, but today we're gonna be working on addition and subtraction equation. If you remember, I gave you a review or short lesson on adding integers. This is where we're gonna use those. Okay. So let's go for first example. But before that, we're gonna be using inverse operation. Do you remember the word inverse? What is it? The opposite. Very good. So if I'm gonna have an addition equation, to solve the problem, we're gonna be using inverse operation. So if I have addition, I could solve it using subtraction. That's correct. If I had subtraction, we could solve it using correct. Also, if I have a multiplication, go ahead. Oh, you guys are amazing. So let's try a first example right away. So if I have, and I want you to use inverse operation, and you're gonna work on the way I do in the board. I don't want your 7th grade teacher to tell me you didn't teach them the right way. So I want you to write and solve it like the way we do. Okay? So example number 1. I'm giving only like at least 2 or 3 examples. So let's say we have x plus 4 equals, let's say 12. So to isolate x, isolate is the word that we've been using so far, plus 4. So we need to take away plus 4. How will I do that? Yes. Alright, so we have to do it in both sides of the equation so that that equal sign will remain true. So with that said, we really have to do minus 4 over here. And this is our equal sign. That's the other side of the equation. So that's going to be minus 4. It looks like we did, right? And then this is going to be x. We don't need to put that down because that is 0. And that's going to be 12 minus 4 gives you. And that's it. So I really want to solve it using organized manner. It's not that bad to organize work. So next example, 3 examples only. Then we gotta do work. Yes. Why has to be negative? That's a very good question. Yes. Why do we have to do minus 4? Yes. Patrick? You want to take a report to make it what? Yes, so Sarah? Okay, anybody else? Yes? Because we need to isolate the x, meaning the x should stand by itself. There's supposed to be nothing attached to it. And to take away plus 4, to take it away means to make it 0. To make plus 4 0, we had to add 4. Because 4 minus 4 gives you 0. Different signs to subtract, remember? So now the x is isolated because that's what we're looking for. What is x? Clear? Yes. Now the x is 8. Let's have another example. So let's say we have 10 plus x equals negative 9. Let's say, what will we do? There is a 10 attached to the x, and we need to make that x stand by itself. Take out x, right? What do we do? That's already, we subtract then to both sides of the equation. So see, instead of having a sign, it means it is positive. Positive 10 and plus 10 works exactly the same. So that's going to be a minus 10 and then minus 10. Both sides. And since we learned how to add different signs, it's not that bad. So that's 10 minus 10 gives you 0. So that's going to be x. What will be the value for this? Negative 19. How do you get negative 19? Yes. All right, that's a good idea. But another way, another like Soria. All right, that's a nice thinking too. All right, or simply they have the same sign. You combine them together, you just copy the sign and add the numbers, right? You did that. That's why your answer is negative 19. It's just like you have negative 19 and you owe me 9 points and you owe me 10 points. So that becomes negative 19. Do we need more example or we could move forward? All right, with that said, open your book on page 200 and let's practice. This is my best group, to be honest. It has to be done like neatly, okay? If it's not done neatly, I'm gonna ask you to do it again. Yes, you gotta get your book. Give me a second. In purposes. 200, page 200, and work on it.